Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2017 with Chelsea. Home to Brighton today at the Bridge before we go to Anfield later on. Win this game against Brighton, which is our game in hand, and we will go 1 ahead of United, 2 ahead of Spurs, 6 ahead of Liverpool, who are trying to keep themselves in the chase. That probably is the top 4. Then we have Southampton, Arsenal and Manchester City battling out for the 5th and 6th positions. So without further ado, I think I'm going to continue with the same team that left off last episode. I have no way of arguing with 9-0 over Swansea. So let's just carry on and hope we can get something similar in this game. Brighton second from bottom, getting on a hell of a lot better than Hull are, but they are still 6 points from safety. They have a game in hand, but obviously this is that game in hand, and I don't think they'll be banking on getting too much here at Stamford Bridge. But we will have to be careful, we can't underestimate them. A lot of the times coming off of a cracking result like a 9-0, the team kind of goes into the next game just expecting to turn over the opponents. So we have to make sure that we don't allow that to be us. As Willian gets forward in the first minute here, down the right wide, cuts it back, it's headed away by Stevens, Azpilicueta to Matic. Can he smash one here? He certainly could. Plays it to Asensio. Lewandowski, it's a great block actually. And then Goldson gets it away. But 30 seconds in, we're already threatening the Brighton goal. Brilliant stuff. Fabregas now collects it from Matic, plays it forward, not a good ball. Duffy away, Norwood challenging, but it's Fabregas nodding it to Matic. He's a titan in the air. Lewandowski, lovely touch, and what a finish. And he's starting to show his class. I'm starting to be convinced by him now. As Chelsea move up to first position in the league. It's been a while. Man United under Mourinho have done excellent this season actually. They're still very much in the hunt, as are Spurs, with us having to go to Old Trafford later on, as well as Anfield, which will be in this episode after we play Brighton. Stockdale playing it long now. Asensio gets it from Matic, plays it to Hazard coming inside. Hazard to Matic, to Azpilicueta, and Asensio running wide, down the right, hits the byline, crosses, Lewandowski's there, 2-0, brilliant from Asensio. Exactly what I expected from Lewandowski. Getting in there when there's a chance, sniffing it out, popping it in. And we could be on for another great day like last time. I don't expect 9-0 again, but comfortable win nonetheless. Hopefully, it is only 2. Azpilicueta for Fabregas, gives it away to Knockaert. And Szymanowski, I believe you would say it. Zuma away though, Asensio picking it up. Not a good ball from him, he will recover it though. Out to Willian, got a bit of a gap he could run through, he does get through it, beating a man. Beats another defender, crosses it low, it's away by Duffy though. Picked up by Christensen in the channel. Great ball forward to Matic. And Asensio, he goes back to Marcos Alonso, could slip it to Hazard. Chooses to run wide with it himself. Whips it in, Lewandowski's there, hat-trick. Hat-trick, 25th goal of the season. 17 games without defeat, this makes it apparently. I never knew that. Thank you for the reminder there, Football Manager. Anthony Knockaert at the 34th minute, into the book for Brighton. And it'll be half time with a comfortable 3-0 lead. Pretty much the same set of substitutions will be made. Werner, however, Mizonda will come on for Willian, and Victor Lindelhoff will come on for Azpilicueta. Get him some game time. Another Man United player. I like signing Man United players apparently. Duffy playing it forward. Hamed picking it up, and it's Knockaert now. Terrible ball out wide. And that goes some way to explaining where Brighton are on the table at the minute. Baldock on, as is Bradley Johnson and Jamie Murphy. All 3 changes made in the 52nd minute there. Asensio playing it in deep. Good header away by Phillips, will be picked up by Fabregas. Touches it back to Alonso. Forward from Mizonda, what a pass, and on the volley, oof. That would have been a hell of a goal. Free kick for Asensio to make it 4. Good save by the wall, and then the keeper dives. He's on the floor. Popped in, I thought it was by Fabregas. It was down as a Johnson own goal, which surprises me, but nonetheless a goal. 4-0 to Manchester United now. to Man United, to Chelsea. Something's getting in my head. I think I want to play as Manchester United for some weird reason. Stevens forward, away. Headed on, headed away, give a head tennis here. Stevens picks it up. Here's Knockaert to Baldock. Lots of Chelsea players back. He picks out the pass to Stevens, and it's a good block by Christensen. Phillips now playing it to Knockaert. Bit of space for Murphy. Murphy delivers it across. Zuma with a hell of a flick away. Stevens could have played it around the corner there. Matic just takes him to the ground. Not a bad foul actually. Get his back in into our shape. Is there a booking for Matic? Probably is. Yep, it's a yellow card for Matic. That's fine. We'll deal with that. I think probably a 4-0 today. Maybe 5. We can maybe pinch another one, but George Friend into the book. 3-1 to Brighton on bookings. Matic, of course, being our only booking. A lot of players looking a little tired out there. Zuma and Asensio in particular. Bradley Johnson in the book, making it 4-1 now. Lindelof will take the throw in, and that'll be full time at the bridge. 4-0, making our last 2 games at the bridge a 13-0 total scoreline. We are top of the table now. Vastly superior goal difference after those 2 results. Right, let's continue to the Anfield game now, where Man United will also be away from home. They will be playing West Ham. Let's see here. Rugani, Pjanic. Okay, a lot of good players there, but we're not doing scouting just now. Let's actually have a look at a couple of these guys. Wow, he looks amazing. He looks pretty good, yeah. And Grosso, yep, they all look pretty good. Focusing on the set pieces once again for the Liverpool game. It's been doing us absolutely no harm so far. Klopp dismisses the suggestion of a grudge match, which is fine. Spurs host Saints. Wonder if they can do the damage. Nope. 2-0 to Spurs through Chadley. They actually go top of the table now. Zuma wants an improved deal. Does he deserve it? He has been playing well. He only gets 40 grand. Yeah, do you know what? Let's give him it. Okay. The whole talk's in the near future, as in now. Alright, so he's going to go up a hell of a lot, but he is a good player. Okay, there we go. 4-year deal finalised for Kurt Zuma. And it's game day for us. We are the early kick-off, so we have a chance to put the pressure on United ahead of their trip to West Ham, but it will be tough. Liverpool, as you can see there in the results, were pretty even Steven with them. 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss. But hopefully the team that's been battering the lesser boys at the bridge can continue today. It's going to be exactly the same team. A refresher of that team is Courtois, Spilicueta, Christensen, Zuma, Marcus Alonso, Fabregas, Matic, Willian, Asensio, Hazard and Lewandowski. Hopefully Lewandowski continue that amazing scoring streak. My one criticism has been that he doesn't feel like a player who's going to score 3 in an away victory at Anfield, but let's see if he can. Liverpool kicking off. Liverpool without Coutinho, which of course is not going to be the case in real life because he's not moved to Barcelona. That move not sanctioned by Liverpool for, I think it was stupid pounds and silly pence that Barcelona were offering. "20 minutes gone, not a lot of action. Daniel Klein now in our half takes a throw in. Zuma can pinch it away now. Klein nods it on. Mane though will get that. Hits a byline crosses, but it's claimed comfortably by Courtois. Can he find an out ball here? Liverpool pretty high up the park. Not going to be able to just roll it out. He throws it long for Matic, who flicks it on. It's a bit of a mess that, if you ask me. Christensen away. Cushion down. Lallana finds Pulisic. Slides it to Lallana, surrounded. Pulisic picks it up though, loses it to Matic. Matic has to be strong, gets it to Willian. Lovely touch, continues running, terrible pass. Sakho away. Flicked on, away, on. Azpilicueta now, forward to Asensio. Decent touch to trap it. Matic now, can he find a pass to Hazard? He can. Can he find Lewandowski in the middle? No, he shoots and scores. What a hit. Off the underside of the bar and in. 17th of the season. Chelsea lead at Anfield. And it's Karius to take the goal kick. Firmino against Zuma. Zuma heads away, but it will fall to Sadio Mane. Henderson's ball declines, a good one, but Hazard tracks back and wins it. Alonso now, great ball over the top to Asensio, plays it to Lewandowski, looking to hold it up, back to Asensio, good play, makes a run, lovely one too, Lewandowski's in, shoots, and Karius with a great save. Really good save, possibly suspect for the first goal, but a great save there to deny Robert Lewandowski. Headed away, Hazard picks it up, Lewandowski now, smacks it, and Karius with another good save as Alberto Moreno plays it away, and we're in the ascendancy here. Hopefully we can pinch a second before half time. Klein with another throw in for Liverpool, into the box, Lallana now to Pulisic, hits it, oof, and it almost eluded Courtois there, hitting the post, but we have cleared that one away. Just need to stay alert here, not let Liverpool get back into this. Statistically, we're absolutely dominant, but Liverpool starting a lot of these highlights at least. Lallana now, Pulisic, disguised pass to Firmino, back to Pulisic, who's into the box now, squares it low, and Firmino 1-1 before half time. Disappointing, really disappointing. Number 20 of the season for Roberto Firmino. Good play by Pulisic, been in good form for them this season. That's their only shot on target of the half, compared to our 7. And that's not good. I'm disappointed with this. Disappointed with Lewandowski. Fabregas is going to come off for N'Golo Conte. Lewandowski I'm going to replace with Timo Werner, and I'm going to let him be an advance forward. No, I'm not. That was stupid. I'm going to make him be a defensive forward. We need him to link the play a little bit more than an advance forward would. Henderson forward to Pulisic. Liverpool looking to start the half fast. Firmino, Lallana's in. Oof. It's an absolute sitter from Adam Lallana, and we're completely off the hook there. Completely off the hook. My God. Is Kante in the book? No, he is not. Just a warning for N'Golo Kante. We have to pick this up a little bit now. I never played. I think we're going to look for Muzonda on for Willian, who's had another poor day, as Alberto Moreno gets a warning and no booking as well. Okay, Sabitzer's on, and we're going to counter that with Charlie Musonda. Be another draw here away at a big side after the Etihad. If we had already established a little bit of a lead in the table, that wouldn't be bad, but at this point we need 3 points pretty much every time we take to the field. Firmino now playing out wide, Sabitzer picks it up, Alonso left wanting, but it's an easy save for Courtois, but Alonso again, he was out of position at the Etihad when we dropped a point late on there. We dropped 2 points late on there. Courtois kicking it long now towards Hazard, who does manage to skip past Klein. I have no idea how he managed a touch like that, but his ball inside was atrocious as David Klaassen to Emre Can now, Sabitzer. Coming down that right again, Nathaniel Klein looks to race away. Oh, and Alonso does well. His ball away is terrible though. Can, Sabitzer, Milner. Now here's David Klaassen and Milner. Kante and Matic get drawn to it together. Klaassen to Firmino. Pulisic. Fuck. Oh boy, that is really, really bad. We have to go for this a bit more now. Let's push the wing backs on. We have to yell at them to push forward. And from a completely dominant position, we've let Liverpool get back into this one, and now they're winning the game, and probably will win the game. Yep, and that's the last 2 games. Liverpool have went to Old Trafford, turned over United, and then came from behind here at Anfield to beat us. Liverpool are well in the title race now, I'd say. Spilicueta's Desperate launch over the top, Karius deals with it, and 2-1 at Anfield. It's a horrible, horrible result for us. Our first loss in a long, long time, but perhaps worse was the manner. Disappointing collapse is exactly the way to put it. They barely managed to get a shot on goal, but they got the 2 that hit the back of the net, and that's what counts. Now we really need some damage done by West Ham at home to Man United. 0-0. I'll take it, I guess. So that leaves the table looking like this. Tottenham on 61, Chelsea and Man United on 60, and Liverpool on 57. A 4-way title race is definitely on this season. I think we take a little bit of a break from the league now. I think we've got cup duty to do with. Yep, we've got Southampton coming to the bridge, and then we're away in Germany against Leipzig. So that's the next episode. Then when we come back, it's a third cup game as we take to the field at Wembley against Norwich for the EFL Cup before hosting West Ham. But next episode, we take care of Southampton in the FA Cup 5th round and the first leg of our Champions League knockout round against RB Leipzig in Germany. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, please drop down below and leave a like. It would be greatly appreciated. I hope you didn't enjoy the Liverpool winner too much. But if you've enjoyed the video or the series overall, please do leave a like. I would greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you next time for Saints and Leipzig.